How's it, guys? Yes, Johnny back here again. It's that time of the week, the testimonial time of the week. Um, I just want to tell you a bit about the Lifeways X39. Um, it's the power of Lifeways X39. It it reactivates your own stem cells in your body and creates new ones every couple of days. Now, that X39, this is all it is. It's a patch, a plaster, a band-aid like you call it overseas. That's all it is. You stick it on your body. It's non-invasive, so nothing goes into your body. It's your body that does all the work. So that is the miracle patch. I call it a miracle patch, and that's what it is. It's a miracle patch. It comes back in the sleeve, like that. That's 30 patches in the sleeve like that. And then we've got other patches as well that I don't know if you can see this one because it's ice wave. This is for pain. So there's a number of different patches, as you'll hear on the video today. There's the testimonial of 2024 week number 38 is high blood pressure. Quite a lot of people have got that problem, and so have I. But that's what this medical patch will help you with today. The testimonial of the day's high blood pressure. Okay, as you can see on this first slide, we've got 180 worldwide patents on the products, so you'll only be able to get it from us, one of us brand partners at Lifeways. It's the only technology of its kind in the world today. There is no other technology like this that's been made in the world. We hold the patents, 180 patents on these products. So I just want to welcome you to the Lifeway family. Well, that's what we are. We're one big family. We help one another with issues, and we get people to join us and try the patches out for themselves and send us testimonials. Now that's why I'm here. I put out a testimonial of the week, so every week a different testimonial, to get it out there so that people and doctors and everybody can see what this medical patch does. Please like and subscribe and share my YouTube channel. Please subscribe as well because it helps me get a little bit of income to carry on doing this work. On my YouTube channel there's a landing page and there's lists of disease issues and things that are happening with people all over the world today. If you go on there and you see one of them relating to one of your family member, friends or loved ones, please send me a message. My number will be in the back of the video, and I'll send you testimonials from people all over the world that are using this medical patch with the same disease you want to see, and the results are getting out. You can see it for yourself. So that's what it is. So please don't hesitate. Let's help the friends and family members or loved ones of your family, my family. I've been helping them all. If you go into my YouTube channel, the testimonial week number 10 is how I've been helping people around my and my family members. So the next slide is about a doctor that was also very skeptical. There's a little recording telling you how the technology works. And then this doctor was skeptical and he tried the patches. For him and his wife, he'll give you his testimonials there. Uh, of what happened to him. He started wearing them and his wife, and she had a couple of issues too, and what happened to him. And then he'll tell you more about stem cells and what is how does stem cells work, because our whole body are stem cells, eyes, ears, blood, white blood cells, everything is stem cells. Your skin is stem cell. So what happens when you turn 30? You lose half of your stem cells, they go dormant. And when you turn like 60, the rest of them are dormant. And that's why the older people get all these diseases such as Parkinson's, sugar diabetes, uh, uh, all the arthritis, all that type of thing. It's because your stem cells are dormant and they're not fighting the arthritis and that type of thing. So you live with pain and everything like that. Guys, it's not worth seeing the people living with pain and suffering in the world. Let's help them. On the next slide, you'll see this doctor. He'll give you the testimonials. He'll tell you more about stem cells and different patches. And then there's another slide with a lady from South Africa with high blood pressure, and what the magic or the miracle patch does, what it's done for her. And then on the last slide you'll get my number there. Yeah. Drop me that message. I'll hook you up to the product, and if you need more information, drop me the message and I'll gladly supply you with more testimonials. You'll see the slides on through the testimonials. There's clinical studies and the results thereof, and there's also through the video you'll see there where it tells you that your stem cells are dormant and whatnot. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll definitely see you next week again for the testimonial 39. This week's one is, I told you, it's high blood pressure. So I'll see you on the other side there. Enjoy your week, and stay healthy, stay strong, and stay younger. And this is what this miracle patch does. So I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy it. Thanks for being here.
Stem cells are the future. As a wellness company, we needed to be part of the stem cell revolution. And with X39, that's exactly what's happened.
That's David Schmidt, LifeWave's founder, CEO, and inventor of X39, his latest breakthrough in what is wearable, virtually weightless technology. What does X39 do? It harnesses light to elevate a copper peptide proven to activate stem cells.
We're bringing regenerative science to everyone, and we're doing it safely and inexpensively.
This is cutting-edge science with no competition that's safe, affordable, non-invasive, and drug-free. With over 80 clinical studies behind it and multiple worldwide patents protecting it, the science is settled. The list of benefits using our products is long. The market's vast.
I've never seen anything like this in 21 years of being a doctor, anything coming close to doing what this technology does for people.
I think that most quantifiable is her bike tolerance. We'd go for bike rides, and she would typically poop out at 4 miles and struggle to make 4 miles back home again. 2 days after she put the patch on, and this was the X39 patch that we'll talk about, I'm sure, she blew past the 4 mile mark, kept going. We did 8 miles, and we're planning to stop and sit and have lunch or something. She said, "No, it's too crowded. We're in the middle of COVID. I don't want to stop. Let's turn around and go back." So without resting, she turned around and did the 8 miles back home. That was 16 miles where she normally gets pooped at 4. That was just outstanding. I was introduced to it by a colleague, someone I met on the lecture circuit. And, in functional medicine, I'm sure you experience it too. You get a lot of hype and hyperbole about the latest and greatest treatments and yada, yada from the supplement suppliers, from other physicians who have had great experiences. But I've learned to be very skeptical about everything I hear. But I've also practiced open-minded skepticism. So when I was asked to try the patches, I said, okay, I'll give it a go. I didn't really expect much because usually the hype is not true. But in this case, it was amazingly beyond my expectations. So at 73, not nearly, I'm lying. I'm only 72 3/4. I still play competitive soccer with competitive leagues, and 20 are competing with us. So I get a lot of aches and pains. The first thing I noticed when I put the patch on, I had a pretty bad back pain from the game the night before. And my pain disappeared in minutes. It's just outstanding. Going forward, I had improved stamina. Recovery time after a game was markedly improved. My sleep was improved. I had just better energy throughout the day. That was pretty dramatic. Patricia also started using the patches, and she's had a number of chronic problems. She had a shoulder injury that we got whitewater rafting, and she's almost ready to forgive me for it. She was ready to have surgery on her shoulder. Put the patch on the shoulder injury, and after about 2.5, 3 months, her pain was resolved enough that she's back playing tennis. She has been hiking, and normally up in the Denver mountains, she would get short of breath in a very short period of time, but now she's able to hike high up in the mountains and have no problems. She's had a chronic foot neuropathy that has defied everything we've tried to do. And just over time, it's probably been 4 months, she started saying that her pain was much better. And she now says that she typically has about 70% in her pain, so that she's able to get back hiking. She's had improvement in her stamina and her sexual desire and responsiveness. And she says that she feels 10 years younger. To me, she looks 10 years happier. I'm really very, very impressed with these patches.
So can you explain a little bit how these patches work? Photobiomodulation is the term that we hear in relation to them. Can you explain what that is?
I don't know about you, but in functional medicine, I in medical school, we never talked about photobiomodulation. But what it is light-induced effect on living organisms. And there are lots of examples of this. We certainly are all aware that vitamin D is produced in the skin under the influence. Yeah. So we come from stem cells. Our body begins as a fertilized egg. The sperm and egg come together, form an ovum, and that begins to divide. You get 2, 4, 8, 16 cells. Those are all embryonic stem cells. Eventually, they begin to differentiate. They become, move off to become placenta parts, and other parts become baby parts. And to form baby, we need to form muscles and eyeballs and bones. And these are all lines of stem cells that begin to branch off like a tree. Those stem cells stay with us throughout life. Our skin, for example, is completely regenerated every 7 days. That doesn't come by the skin cells dividing and becoming two like bacteria do. They come from stem cells, from basal cells that mature and begin to move forward to the surface to form that epithelium. All of regeneration, whether it's your bone, injuries, all of this comes from stem cells producing new cells. As we age, our stem cell line begins to deplete as much as 60% by the time we are in our 50s, and much more so as we get into our 70s. I've had patients over the years that have spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to get stem cell injections. And typically these are derived from fat cells, which are already differentiated. You can't make blood cells from fat cells, from fat derived stem cells. Mm-hmm. What the X39 is doing is it's stimulating a very primitive, a multi-potential stem cell from the skin. And that stem cell can go on to form all the lines in the body. So we are dramatically increasing the amount of stem cells in our body and activating them. As we age also, the amount of activation, there are a lot of stem cells just in a hibernating state, but now we're getting more active stem cells. But saying that, when you said you had a great improvement in your pain, it takes about 7 days to begin to see the increase in stem cells. So our pain relief is not from stem cells, it's from all the other features of the X39. The GHK that is stimulated, it improves the genetic makeup of about 4,000 different genes. Over time, our genes become aged, and with toxic changes, they become what's called hypermethylated. It's as if our genetic capability is an encyclopedia of possibilities, and we are making proteins from the pages that are open. When genes are hypermethylated from toxins or from aging, those pages are stuck shut. We can't use them anymore. They're not available. GHK has the ability to unstick that and reactivate, rejuvenate over 4,000 of our genes. That's about a quarter of the protein-producing genetic makeup. It also does a whole host of other things, increases amino acids. So we're getting more branched chain amino acids for soft tissue repair. We get more tryptophan, which helps with sleep and depression. We get more GABA that helps to calm an excited nervous system. It increases mitochondrial function, so we have improved energy production. It's just a remarkable substance.
I just had a quick question. Dr. Vini and I were discussing, there's a specific patch that has glutathione in it, correct? And that's the body's master detoxifier. Who would use that patch? When would you recommend the patch that has glutathione?
Let me talk about glutathione a little bit. Because glutathione is probably the most powerful detoxifier we have. I wouldn't say probably, it is the most powerful detoxifier that we have innately in our body. Mm-hmm. It was something I would give intravenously to people, especially autistic children, or people with Parkinson's, people with neurodegenerative diseases. It was very powerful. When you give something like that, glutathione, intravenously, you could increase the amount of glutathione, but only for a very short period of time. Okay. The glutathione patch stimulates your own innate production of glutathione, and the studies have shown a 300% increase in blood levels of glutathione. Wow. This is extended. You're wearing the patch for 12 hours a day. Your glutathione levels are high for 18, 20 hours every day. And it is just incredible. We're preparing to do some studies to quantify this, but what we've seen so far is just a dramatic increase. So who would use it? Anybody who wants help with detoxification, In our study, we're going to try it in children with autism. I think anybody with Parkinson's, we know that the glutathione is really helpful in controlling a lot of the symptoms and the progression of the disease. Dr. Vince had mentioned the dementia, the loss of brain function, cognitive function. And a carnosine patch has been shown to slow the progression and actually reverse some of the early cognitive loss.
Oh, wow.
Carnosine is something that binds to aluminum, and aluminum we know is one of the metals that is involved with Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's. A lot of the heavy metals are a problem. All the heavy metals would be removed, reduced with glutathione. Carnosine specifically grabs aluminum as well. Aluminum is really hard to get rid of. The carnosine also the muscle function. So people with muscle injuries or heart muscle weakness damage get a boost out of carnosine. X39, my favorite patch, because of what I do to my body, is the energy enhancer patch. Mm-hmm. This is the first patch that the Lifeway David Schmidt developed. He developed it for Navy SEALs. He was asked to produce a non-chemical method to improve their stamina when they go on these 36-hour missions, and doing things like caffeine or amphetamines was making them too wired. They couldn't function well. And he developed a patch that increases mitochondrial function, energy production. And it was so helpful that some of the Olympic athletes have been using it. The Stanford swimming team first tried it, and the coach noted that every single member of his team improved their swim time when they put the patch on. For me, I have a disorder that I get very severe muscle cramps when I exert myself. It's part of my life. I'm used to it. It's pain, and my teammates know how to break the muscle spasms when they have to. But when I use the energy enhancer, I get a 50, 70% increase duration on the soccer pitch or biking or whatever before I start getting muscle cramps. And that to me is just huge. And that's just because I'm able to improve what's called beta oxidation, burning of fats in the mitochondria. So beyond, initially we burn oxygen, but after that we need to have that anabolic mechanism, anaerobic metabolism, and that's where the energy enhancers work. So that's been really cool for me.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. I would normally have, I'd wake up in the middle of the night with just horrible pains, every time I played. That doesn't happen anymore.
We've been primarily talking about the X39. These other ones sound, amazing also. I don't know, I think you maybe talked about this a little bit, but why is the X39 so powerful and yet so safe?
Well, it's safe because there's no chemical. It's a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid that reflects your energy to stimulate your body to produce your own elements. Nothing exogenous, nothing from the outside. It's all you. And that's just incredible. So often, I'm sure people come to us as doctors with pain, with problems, with issues. And it's great to have a simple, safe method like patches to help them with that, and all the other supplements and things that we do. But how about the people who are still healthy, but they got their whole life ahead of them? Mm-hmm. Maybe we're all destined to die at a certain age, but how degenerate do we have to get during that time? Could we do something like an X39 that keeps our body repairing along the way so that we get to live our life happy and vigorous until the day we cross over? That to me is just mind-boggling. It's the fountain of youth. We may not be extending lifespan, but boy, I'd sure like to be happy.
I think some people use the term health span, increase your health span to match your lifespan, because that's the problem nowadays, isn't it? Conventional medicine is great at managing chronic disease and chronic illness and keeping chronically ill people alive, but their quality of life deteriorates along the way. But here is a way to improve quality of life as we're aging.
Yeah. People say, oh, I don't want to get old. That's not true. Everything we do is to help us get old. We don't want to get decrepit. We don't want to feel achy and drag ourselves through the day. If I was decrepit at age 25, I wouldn't be very excited about, moving forward. But if I'm vigorous at 95, hell, I'm in there.
Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells.
Hello everyone from sunny South Africa. My name is Bayanda. Like I said, I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa, and I'd like to share my testimony with you on the X39 LifeWave patch. I was introduced to these LifeWave patches by a very good friend of my husband and I around April of 2023. And, ever since we've started using these patches, it just feels like everything in our bodies is just working so well. No cramps and aches and all these bad things. Just to share what happened with me, about 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with a chronic condition, which is high blood pressure. Now, this was a shocker to me because I was like, you know what? I'm not even that old. I still have my whole life ahead of me. And what my doctor told me is that I would have to be on chronic medication for the rest of my life. Now, this was devastating news for me because I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to take 2 pills a day, every single day for the rest of my life. Does this doctor understand how much I hate pills? Anyway, you know what? Doctor's orders are doctor's orders. You obey. But, and what I found is that they made me feel better. The tablets made me feel better. If I went a day or two without them, I would feel nauseous and, like sick. I would feel dizzy. I would just feel like something is missing. And I'm happy to tell you that November 2023, I can go days without taking that chronic medication. And I feel like myself. I feel great. I feel good. So I'm telling you, something is happening. My stem cells are activated. I do not go a day without my patches. I put my patches on every single day. It's just part of my routine. So thank you, David Schmidt, for the X39 LifeWave patches. They are just magical. Cheers.
So thanks guys for watching the whole testimonial with me, and I hope to hear from you soon. As you can see on this last slide here is the power of LifeWave, and all to thanks David Schmidt, our founder and CEO of the company. So don't hesitate, drop us a message. As you can see, I'll be your distributor because you saw this product on this video. So please like and subscribe and share my channel so that I can get some financial benefits to do all this work. And just don't forget, guys, this is a miracle patch. That's how it looks like again. That's all it is. No injections, nothing going into your body. It just sticks on parts of your body, and you get all the miracles, the benefits out of it. So please like and subscribe on my channel. My landing page is a list of all diseases and issues that we are having throughout the world now. And if you see one there that relates to one of your family members, friends or loved ones, drop me a message on the number below, which is, as you can see, it's down below, which one it is, and I'll send you live testimonials back from people that are on this technology and getting fantastic results, and you can see it for yourself. So guys, don't hesitate. I'm waiting to hear from you, and thanks for watching the video all the way through, and I'll definitely see you next Saturday when I upload the next testimonial. So enjoy the week, and think about this. It's nothing to think about. It's a no-brainer. But I know for a lot of people, they've got different things going on in their lives, and that. So just hook me up, and I'll send you more information, and I can hook you up to this technology. You will never be sorry that you done it. Not only helping people is the most soothing thing in my life because of what happened, how we got to where we are. I lost my business and all that because of that. So hope to see you next week, and enjoy the week. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay younger. And let's see each other again next week. Thanks for being here, and greatly appreciate it. And I'm definitely waiting to hear from you. We don't need the people to live with suffering and all over the world. Let's do this, guys. We're after 1 billion family. That is our target. Thank you, and enjoy the week. Bye.